video. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
I've only got 15 minutes. I've only got 15 minutes on that video. I don't know.
Is that all the memory left on the phone?
Well, I've just updated like my Google space. So I've just gone to like 3 terabytes on Google, and it's like that is my recording phone, and it might be because it's so old. I mean, that's an I think that's an S6. I think.
Yeah, that's what happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get you.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't know how long it'd take me to find you, so I left a bit early, but oh yeah, it's just as well because there's loads of traffic.
It's terrible, isn't it? Coming from Warrington to here.
Yeah. I should have ignored the sat nav and gone for the parkway. Mind you, you've got to come down at that roundabout, haven't you, and back up.
Still got to go to
and that's the worst bit. Yeah.
I mean, the worst amount of time it's taken me to get from here to. I wondered what that was. It's a. Is that a raven?
Oh yeah, it's a raven. Yeah.
It's huge.
It's big, isn't he? Having a bath.
It just felt. I was like, what the hell is that?
You can see the water flying everywhere.
Yeah, it's huge. I've never seen a raven before, except for the Tower of London. But yeah, from here to Warrington, it has taken me an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, and it's an 8-minute journey.
You're going to say it's nothing, is it?
No.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Right. Doing the normal trim up?
Yeah, normal trim up, normal thin it out. It's got thick again. And
it has.
Yeah.
How's work anyway?
Oh, right. I'm going to hand him a notice.
No, really?
Yeah, it's getting, they're putting more and more all the time, and the walking's killing me now, you know, for my knees. So
yeah.
I mean, hopefully I'll get a new knee, but.
My cousin's just got a new hip.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
And she's got no stitches.
No,
they
can do it.
Together,
yeah.
And she was awake when they done it.
That's what they do all the time now.
Yeah, it was like.
They give you an epidural thing, don't they? And
yeah.
Yeah, they do the same with knees. Yeah.
It's really weird. I just can't imagine.
No, apparently you feel them tugging and.
I mean, I was when I dislocated my hip. I fell out of a tree. I was having a race with one of my friends, and I was 11, or just coming up to 11, and we'd gone to Brighton for the day. This is when we still lived in London. And Matthew and I gone up a tree to see who could get to the tree house first, because we stopped at this pub. So Matthew was about my age or a year older, and then he had his sister and I had my sister, and his mum and dad was Jeanette and Vanny, and we stopped at this thing so they could all have a drink and have something to eat. And Matthew dared me that I couldn't climb the tree to the tree house.
All right. So you did.
So I did. And he lost his bottle halfway up and he went back down. I got all the way to the top. And it was like I was standing on the tree house, like on like the veranda. I was like, nah, I beat you, and I went straight through it. It was rotten, wasn't it? I broke my ankle, my knee, I dislocated my hip, cracked my pelvis. So my dad had to carry me into the car. We went to a cottage hospital.
But you're screaming in pain, weren't you?
This was in 1984, yeah. So they didn't give you anaesthetic to put a hip back in. So I had a doctor holding me this side, my mum and dad holding me this side, and 2 doctors on my leg trying to put my hip back in. I was screaming. And my dad just went, just do it. She's got to learn that she can't keep climbing trees. She's a girl. And I just looked at him and went, I'm still going to climb bloody trees, Dad. Like that. And yeah, so they bandaged me up from my pelvis. You know, like when you see kids that have got hip dysplasia, they put cast around your hips.
Right around your hips, yeah.
So I had cast around my hip, down to my knee, and down to my ankle. And so I couldn't go upstairs, so I had to sleep on the sofa. And I was going, Mum, my foot hurts. And my mum was going, yeah, her foot's turning blue. So they took me to the local hospital once we got home. They had bandaged my knee, which I'd cracked and dislocated. They bandaged my hip that I'd cracked and dislocated.
And on your foot.
But they hadn't done my ankle, which I'd broken.
Oh, blimey.
So I was walking on it for like 3 days with a broken ankle, and I broke my big toe and 2 other toes. So they just said, we're going to take her to the theatre just to unbandage her, realign her foot, and my dad went, nah, just do it now. And it was like, really, Dad? And he goes, yeah. He goes, when you tell me you're not going to climb trees anymore, I'm going to let them give you anaesthetic. And it was like, yeah, I'm a big girl, I can do it. I think I passed out twice.
I'm surprised.
And my mum said, right, we're going on holiday tomorrow, just stay inside. We had one of them old-fashioned lamp posts outside our house where you could actually climb up it and sit on the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was a girly girl, but I was also a tomboy. And if there was someone got to be climbed, I would climb it. And they was going, oh, how did you break your leg? And it was like, I climbed a tree. Nah, you didn't. So they dared me to climb the lamppost. So I did. And guess who came round the corner when I was at the top of the lamppost? My mum.
Oh no.
And she's like, I thought I nearly saw my mum pass out. So I got down really quickly by falling. I had to go back to the hospital and have my cast redone because I'd broken the cast in 4 places.
Oh my word. You was trouble, weren't you?
I was, yeah. Yeah, I was trouble.
It was a mother's worst nightmare.
If there was an accident to happen, it would always happen to me. So, like, you know, when you go, I'm going to get caught. If I do something wrong, I'm going to be the one that gets caught. That was me.
That was you.
I was, yeah. Everyone said they could see my mind working, and I was always out playing. My mum would go, tea's on the table. I was like, yeah, 5 more minutes, Mum. It was like, my dad would go, the street lights are on, you're in. It was like, okay.
Different world, wasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. I got caught doing knockdown ginger. My friends were doing knockdown ginger, and I was walking past. But they all knew my dad. So it was like, Lisa, we know your dad. I was like, I'm just talking, I haven't done anything. So yeah. Again, I got caught, but I wasn't doing anything. And so, like, all the parents come to my house, and it was like, yes, they've all been like told that they've all been doing knockdown ginger, and Lisa started it. I was like, when was the first complaint? I was like, no, she was in here. So yeah, I got away with that one, but I still got told off for being around where they were playing knockdown ginger. And I got told off for playing chicken as well. So, like, running across the road when the car was coming.
Oh yeah, well, that is another parent's worst nightmare, isn't it?
Who got caught?
Especially after
Who nearly got caught by a car? Yeah, I fell over, didn't I? And like I screamed as the tyre stopped there, and it was like, ah! And that was just as my nan and granddad come down the street.
Oh.
And it was like, I saw what you did. I didn't do anything. It was like, that was my thing. I didn't do anything. Let me. So why was you running across the road? So I had to go to confession that weekend. It's like, you've got to go and tell God that you are sorry for putting your life in danger. I was like, yes, Nan. And it's like, I could do everything wrong, and my nan would go in. And my dad's name was Patrick Noel, but everyone called him Noel. And she'd walk in. My dad could be upstairs or in it. She'd walk in the front door, and all you would hear was, "No, here now," like that. And my dad would go running. It's like, yes, Mum. It's like, guess who I've just saw playing chicken? And I'm going, oh no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And he's like, oh, Lisa again. It's like, yeah. You're not going brownies this week, Dad? Okay. It's half term. There were no brownies.
I think that's unpatriotic.
I was like, Dad, can I go? No, you're grounded. Oh, okay. Dad, can I? No, you're grounded. Okay. And my mum went, I thought I sent you down the shops, and it was like, Dad said I wasn't allowed to go because I was grounded. Yeah, no, it was quite funny. My mum said that I made her go grey early.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You worry about them at the best of times, but when they're dodging cars.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I was out. There was a group of us. There was about 10 of us. I was about the youngest. There was my cousins and friends, and we'd walk everywhere. We'd walk from Thornton Heath in Croydon all the way up to Sydenham and Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Crystal Palace Park. Yeah.
We would walk everywhere. We'd even walk. Our salon was at Clapham Junction. So we'd walk from Croydon all the way through to Clapham Junction. And then we'd walk back, and like my mum would be, you left 6 hours ago. I was like, yeah, but we stopped here, we had lunch here and all that. We moved to Peterborough, I wasn't allowed out of the house. So from moving from London, where I was out all the time, to moving to Peterborough. Mum was going, well, there's no one for you to go out with. And it was like, I know.
Yeah, I used to live in Beckenham.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
We used to go to Mitcham Park quite a lot.
Yeah, I know Mitcham Park, yeah.
And then we used to go fishing for the sticklebacks.
The sticklebacks, yeah.
Yeah. We had a black Labrador at the time. And you know, in Mitcham Park, you had that area where it was stagnant pond.
Yeah, yeah.
She used to run to that and jump straight in it. We had to sit in the back of the car with her, and she stunk. And like my mum and dad were sitting in the front with the windows open. And the windows in the back of the car, they glued shut because apparently I tried to climb out the car. I was like,
see, that's your fault.
yes. Oh my God, she stunk. She absolutely stunk.
Let's just wait for
It was a brilliant day, a brilliant time in London. The move to Peterborough.
It's a bit dead, isn't it? It's a bit of a shock, isn't
Yeah.
it? From South East London.
Definitely. My uncle, because my parents run my uncle's salon. And then when I turned 16, my uncle went, when you're 17, I'm going to give you the keys to your own salon flat in South East London. I was like, cool. I met Michael when I was 17. And I was like, I've just been given a hairdresser's and a flat above it in London, right near my uncle's place. Do you fancy coming with me? And obviously I was a stupid girl, only 17 years old, and he went, nah, wave you goodbye on the train. And I said to my uncle, yeah, I don't want it.
Oh.
Yeah. That salon had a 3-bedroom flat on the top.
Oh, blimey. It's worth a fortune now.
It went on the market about 10 years ago, and it was 2.8 million. Yeah, and I turned it down when I was 17. So, well, that's what love does for you.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Love is blind, isn't it?
Love is blind. I know when I broke my wrist, Michael moved the box in our bedroom, and I fell over it. I broke my left wrist. And he goes, okay, I'll move it. And he was like, you need to put it in the loft. I was like, yeah. So he moved it back, and I fell over it the next night, and I broke that wrist. So in 2 days, I've broken both wrists. I had to have an interview with the police because they thought that I was being abused by Michael.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he moved the box. So what happened? How did you break it this time? I was like, he moved the box back. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure he's not hurting you? It's like, no.
Back and forth, it really bugs you.
Yeah. I think I've broken my left wrist about 15 times. And most of them was like doing stupid stuff as a kid. Like when I said I wanted to go skiing with the school, both my grandparents went, no, you're not going to send her. I was like, yeah, she wants to go. Yeah, bad mistake. First day on the slope, I fell over, my left ski got caught in a cravat about that big of ice. My right sleeve carried on going. I couldn't stop. As I twisted like that, I popped my knee and my hip out. And then as I went down, I broke my shoulder, elbow, arm,